All right, welcome to the Inspired Men's Wellbeing Program Guest Expert Talk. Today we have Ashley Collins, who is an RYT 200 yoga instructor. Super excited to have you today, Ashley.
Thank you. I'm so pumped to be here.
Yes, so I'll let Ashley introduce herself in just a moment. I'm actually going to mute my camera because Ashley's going to be bringing us through a yoga practice and we don't need to hear me breathing and all that stuff. So I'm going to mute mine, and then Ashley, you'll just take it away, introduce yourself, and we'll start our yoga.
Awesome. So, okay, he said, I'm Ashley Collins. I am a yoga teacher. I also specialize in trauma-informed yoga. So as much as I love the kind of fast-paced workout yoga that we'll be doing today, I also do specialize in that. So I love doing one-on-one and small group trainings, but really I just love bringing yoga to anybody who's interested in it. So super pumped to be doing this today. We're going to go through about a 30-minute practice, mostly focused on strength training, but I do really like to do a warm-up and a cool down on each yoga training. And I really encourage you to spend even 2 or 3 minutes doing that before your yoga practices to kind of get in your body and relax your body, because you really don't want to be stretching out a super tight body, right? You want to be fluid and ready to move. So that being said, I'll back up a little bit so you can always see my whole body as well as Michael's in the picture here. And we can get started. So just to do a little warm up, I'll ask you to come to a comfortable seated position. And that, whatever that means for you. I like to sit on my knees. You can sit cross-legged, whatever feels best for you. And we're just going to spend a minute kind of loosening up our bodies. Take a moment, focus on your breath first. You can do this eyes open or eyes closed, whatever feels best to you. And we'll go ahead and inhale through the nose. And as we inhale, go ahead and tilt your head to the right. Just right ear towards right shoulder. You can place a hand on the top of your head if it feels good, and really pull that. And on your next inhale, come back to center with your head, and then just bring that left ear to left shoulder. Beautiful. Inhale up, and this time let's exhale to tuck our chin into our chest, look all the way down. We'll exhale, come up to center. Go ahead, inhale to look all the way up at the sky. Really open up your throat. And you can exhale to come back to middle. I'm going to break that up to a fluid movement now. So the direction doesn't matter too much, but you can just inhale right ear to right shoulder. Exhale to tuck the chin. Inhale, bring that left ear to left shoulder. And exhale to open up the throat. Just continue that at your own pace for just 1 or 2 more times, really loosening up that neck. After you finish your second time around, go ahead and switch directions. Good, beautiful. Regardless of if you're sitting on your knees or on your bottom here, when you come to a gentle stop to your next round, you can inhale, bring both your hands up to the sky. Exhale, drop your right hand behind you. Bring your left hand to your right knee and look over that right shoulder. So just a gentle seated twist, opening up that whole side body. Take one more inhale, try to reach even further, look over further that right shoulder. Really open up that side body. Good. We'll inhale both arms back up to center. And we'll exhale, drop it down, switch to the other side. So we're looking over our left shoulder now. Good. Keep focusing on that breath. Inhale, really elongate that spine. Try and give me a little more twist. Good. Inhale, both arms back up. And let's exhale. We're going to just drop our hands down in front of us, a little seated forward fold, if we will. Keep your spine nice and long here. So however far down you can get is totally fine. Just want to make sure your shoulders aren't rounded. Want to keep your spine nice and long here. Give you a sideways view. I think that would be a little bit easier. On your next inhale, walk your hands back up to your sides and then keep walking them behind you. So your chest is open, and then go ahead and let your head fall back just a little bit. You can keep your legs fully on the ground, just opening up our chest, our pecs here. Beautiful. You can inhale here, come up, lean forward. Let's find ourselves in tabletop. So find yourself on all fours here. Take your time to switch on over. Beautiful. Go sideways. So inhale here. We're just going to stick our right leg all the way out to the side, off your mat, foot flat on the ground. Perfect. And now lean your bottom back just a little bit towards your back foot. Really feel that stretch on your inner thighs. Make sure your foot stays flat on the ground in this pose. Good. Go ahead and inhale, bring that knee back. Exhale here, kind of shake your hips out a little bit, move them around side to side. We're going to inhale here and take that left foot out, keeping that foot flat on the floor. Good. And then lean your bottom back to that back heel again, really opening up that inner thigh muscle. Beautiful. You can exhale on your next time to bring yourself back to tabletop position. Good. Okay, we're going to do some dynamic arm and leg extensions next. So you're going to inhale, reach your right arm forward and bring your left foot back. So alternating arm, you're going to hold here. Hold, 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 breathe. On your next exhale, go ahead and bring that right elbow to your left knee. So curl yourself in, keeping them off the ground. Stay with me, breathe, breathe. Inhale to elongate, keeping those legs up. Beautiful. Do that one more time. Exhale to curl it back, bring that elbow to the knee. And inhale to extend. Good, beautiful job. We're going to go ahead and take that release, come back to tabletop, and we'll switch sides. So extend that left arm long in front of you, right leg back behind you, and hold here, find that balance. On your next inhale, go ahead and curl, touch that elbow to the knee. Hold here. Good. We'll inhale to elongate. And exhale to curl one more time, elbow to knee. Good. Inhale to elongate, and then exhale, bring yourself back down to tabletop. Kick it up here. We're going to go ahead and lift our knees up. Come onto our tippy toes, find plank pose. Really make sure your shoulders stay over your wrists here. Let your arms do some work. Don't collapse into your shoulders. We're just going to stay here for about 30 seconds or so. Focus on your breathing. If you need to come down to your knees, that's okay. If you want to find that plank pose, nothing wrong with that. Hang in there and breathe for me. Excellent job. Go ahead and bring your knees down to the mat. Lower both your legs down. Come along with a nice tall upward dog here. There we go, perfect. Stretching out that abdomen. On your next inhale, tuck your toes, swing up to downward facing dog. Go ahead and kick your heels out here. Move your knees around a little bit. Stretch out those legs. Good. Don't be scared to bend your knees in a downward dog either. It's okay. There's no yoga police coming to tell you that your knees aren't straight. Just want to make sure you're feeling that stretch and you've got that long spine. On your next inhale, go ahead and walk or jump your feet. If you're interested, you can hop to the top of your mat or walk up, whatever feels best to you. Find yourself in a forward fold. Beautiful. You can ragdoll here for a moment and stretch out. On your next inhale, go ahead and find a halfway lift. So just find a flat back, either hands on the ground or your shins. Exhale to fold. We're going to inhale, circle sweep our arms up. So just a nice dive here to the top. Good, perfect. While you're here, we'll just step our right foot forward, pick our left foot back. We're going to be keeping our hips facing the front of our mat. Perfect, just like that. Take a deep bend in that right knee. Bring your arms back above your head, find warrior one. Important to note here, that front knee, you always want to see your toes in warrior one. If you can't see your toes, back up your knee a little bit. And I'll encourage you here to really find that bend. See how low you can sit into this warrior. Use your legs as much as you can here. Beautiful. We're going to stay legs exactly where they are. We're going to drop our left hand down behind us. Go ahead and then take that right arm and do a nice bend. So a peaceful warrior, some people call this pose. Check, there we go, exactly that. Yep, your little back bend here, peaceful warrior. On your next exhale, swing that front right arm down, rest it on your knee at a 90-degree angle. Perfect, and take that left arm over, straight over your head. Find a revolved side angle here. You're gonna start feeling that burn in your front thigh. That's okay, let your muscles work. Deep breaths here. On your next exhale, swing back up, find that peaceful warrior again. So that nice bend, arm up in the air. Beautiful. Go ahead, inhale here. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Keep the back leg pretty much exactly where it is. And then just lean over that front leg. Keep your spine nice and long. Don't round in those shoulders. But really feel that stretch. We're going to open up to our side now. So keep your right arm down by your foot or shin, wherever you landed. And then we're just going to open up towards the side of our mat. So lift that left arm up. Find a nice triangle pose. Good, breathe into that. Keep focusing on your breath. Beautiful, go ahead and swing your hands back down to either side of your front foot. You can lower that back knee down. And then bring your front foot back. Find yourself back in tabletop here. Good, great job. And just take a moment to further stretch our hips out. Just go ahead and put your big toes together behind you. So bring your knees out wide, big toes together. Just come and sit back on your feet, slide your arms forward. Just find a nice wide-legged child's pose for just a moment. Really stretch out those legs. Beautiful. On your next inhale, you can rise back up to tabletop. Take a moment to exhale here. Inhale, we're going to come back up to plank. Again, if you want knees down, that's okay. Whatever feels good for you here. Hold here, keep breathing. Feel that heat build in your body. You got it. You can do this. Keep breathing. Inhale one more time for me. Exhale, lower your knees. Come straight back up to a nice upward dog. So keep your knees long behind you. Perfect. Exactly, yes. On your next inhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. Find downward facing dog. Good, we're gonna step or hop to the top of our mat once more. Find yourself in that forward fold. This time we will step our right foot back so our left foot stays forward. Take a nice bend in the front knee, raise those arms up once more. We'll warrior one on our left side now. Remember, check for those toes. Keep your back heel down on your mat too. Make sure you're feeling that stretch. Good, excellent. Let's go ahead and do peaceful warrior on this side so you can drop that back arm. And we're really just looking for a little back bend here. Good, good. Exhale, bring that front arm down to your knee once more. We'll do a revolved side angle. One more time. So you're going to bring that arm, the knee, and then straight up. Make sure you're letting your legs and your arms do the work in this pose, right? Don't fall into your knee. Really keep that upper body open. I can switch sides so you can see a little better too. I will inhale, swing back up, go back to peaceful warrior for a breath or two. Perfect. Good. Go ahead and straighten that front leg. We're going to fold right over, keeping a long spine on the way down. Good. On your next inhale, go ahead and place that left arm down by your shin or ankle. And again, we'll just open up with our right arm towards the ceiling. Find a beautiful triangle. Keep your front leg straight if you can. Beautiful. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, bring the arms down to either side of the foot. You can lower that back knee and then find yourself back in tabletop. Good. We're going to lower all the way down to our belly now. Come all the way down. Yep, you can go push-up style or nice and gentle. Go ahead and extend your arms to the top of your mat, like you're doing a flying, like you're gonna fly, exactly. And now we're gonna just lift our upper chest and arms off the ground. We're gonna do a Superman here. So just a very gentle lift. Beautiful. If your legs come up, that's great. They don't need to. This can be a very challenging pose to hold, but it is incredibly beneficial for your upper chest and arm muscles. So if you're ever trying to work on those, this is a great pose for that. Go ahead and inhale one more time. Exhale, bring it down. Just rest on your belly for a moment. Good. Inhale, let's come up to Superman one more time. Really extend those arms straight. If you weren't doing your feet this time, challenge yourself to pick up your feet. Hold it in there, you got it. Use those muscles. And exhale, let it all go. Good, excellent job. While we're down here on our belly, you can go ahead and slide your arms to little goal posts. So you're resting on your forearms here. And just lift up your chest. Keep your arms down. Lift up your chest and head like a sphinx. So you're going for a sphinx pose here. Exactly. Look straight forward ahead, opening up that throat. Beautiful. Stay upper body exactly where it is, but drop your head and let your cervical spine stretch here. Get a nice long spine. Beautiful, yes. Inhale up once more to tall sphinx. Open up that throat. Exhale here. Inhale, tuck your toes, and then push yourself up from your forearms. Find a forearm plank here. I know we've done a lot of planks so far, different muscles this time though, right? We're using different muscles. Again, if you need to come down to your knees, absolutely no shame in that. But let's challenge ourselves, let's build that heat. Beautiful, take one more big inhale here. Exhale, lower it down. Bring yourself down to your belly. Beautiful. Let's do a nice side twist here. So thread the needle. We're gonna lift yourself up on your chest. Yep. And let's go ahead and take our right arm up to the sky. Good. And then tuck that right arm in between under your armpit, lay on that right shoulder, and just rest your ear to the mat. Exactly, perfect. Just a nice, gentle shoulder stretch here. On your next inhale, go ahead and push yourself back up on both your arms. Create that space and we'll switch sides. So we'll lift that left arm up to the sky and we'll take it right down underneath our right armpit. Rest on that left shoulder, left ear to the mat. Beautiful. Go ahead and lift on your next inhale. You can lift yourself back up. Good. And exhale, lower it all down. Come back to that belly. Just take a moment here. Shift your hips around, move your shoulders. On your next inhale, just go ahead and take your time rolling all the way over onto your back. Whatever is the easiest way for you to get there. Good. We're gonna do waterfall pose here. If you have a pillow or anything laying around you, you can use it. You don't need it, but I find that it can be helpful under your lower back. So if you want to just stick a pillow right underneath your lower back, and then you're just gonna swing, whoop, both legs straight up into the air like a waterfall. You can use that pillow under your back to support you. And it's still a fantastic abdomen workout. You will feel that in your lower stomach, especially. If you want that additional challenge for really working out your lower abdomen, you can lose the pillow and really feel what it's like to just support your legs. Try to keep them as straight as you can. Perfect. Oh, that's a beautiful pose. Yes. And just breathe into that. And just keep breathing into that lower abdomen here, trying to remind yourself to keep those legs as straight as you can. Feel that work. You got it. Go ahead and exhale, release both your legs down. Have your feet rest on the mat, supine bend to knees here. Take a moment. All right, so on your next inhale, I'm gonna have you put your arms up behind your head. So armpits by ears here, perfect. You're gonna inhale and just lift your upper body and arms off the mat, keeping your knees and feet flat. So almost like you're coming up for a crunch, but you're just gonna hold right here and let your upper abs keep you up. Perfect. Go ahead and exhale, release that down to the mat. Let's inhale, come up one more time like you're gonna do a crunch, but stay right there, perfect. Let those abs work. And exhale down. This next one, I'm gonna have you inhale and come all the way up like you've done a crunch. So you're gonna come all the way up here, lower back off the ground. Perfect. You're gonna just hold that position right here, arms at your knees, exactly. So you're kind of an angle here. It's a half boat right here, half boat pose. Good. We're gonna increase this pose just a smidge. So go ahead and come up to seated with your knees bent, feet on your mat. That was a half boat. So let's go ahead and kick it into gear. Let's do boat pose. So if you want to just lift your feet up off the ground, keep your knees bent, arms at your side. Really feel that core work. Beautiful. Hang in there. It gets shaky. And exhale, release. Bring your feet back down to the mat. Find that seated position for a moment. Take a breath here. Do round two bow pose. I know, hang in there with me. We're gonna lift those feet up, keep those arms right at our sides. Perfect, exactly. Work that core. Stay with me. And exhale down. Beautiful job. We're gonna use these last few minutes of this practice to start to cool our body down. So stay in a seated position, just drop your knees open wide, feet together to touch. Find a nice, what we used to call in school, butterfly pose. On your next inhale, really try and straighten that spine nice and long. And exhale, lean forward, bringing your chest towards your feet. As much as you can. There's no right or wrong distance here. Beautiful. Inhale, back up to seated, nice long spine. Take a moment here. Let's go ahead and extend both of our legs out Make a little V shape with your legs. Good. We're going to actually lift up. Inhale to lift both those arms in the sky. And exhale, come down over that left leg, reaching both your hands as far towards your toes as you can. So we're just doing a nice one leg stretch. You can tuck your leg if you like. That's perfectly fine. Whatever feels best to your body. We'll go over that left leg. Beautiful. On your next inhale, try hard to just straighten that back and see if you can't lean a little closer, chest towards that knee. Good. Go ahead and stay bent over, but just walk your hands over towards that right foot. So we'll switch our hands over towards our right foot here, staying chest close to knee. Breathe into that. And on your next inhale, go ahead and walk your hands to center, keeping your legs open, staying bent. So just a nice wide-legged forward fold here. Long spine, don't collapse into your shoulders. Feel that stretch in your inner thighs. Good. Go ahead and walk your hands up. Go ahead and allow yourself to sit straight up here. Then we're going to lower all the way down to our backs. Good. Take a moment here to inhale and bring your right knee into your chest, keeping your left leg long. Good. Just gentle stretch. You can hold on to the knee or shin. Exhale here. And then inhale, drape that right knee over your left leg. Good, and gaze to your right, looking at your right fingertips. Perfect. Inhale to release, bringing that leg back long on the mat. And we'll switch sides. And inhale, bringing that left knee into your chest. Holding here for a couple breaths. And exhale, bring that left knee over the right leg and gaze towards the left here. A beautiful shoulder opener. You can open the pecs here too. On your next exhale, go ahead and release the leg, lay flat on the mat. Let your arms and legs be heavy here. Take a nice big inhale through your nose and exhale loudly through your mouth. Let it out. Sigh it out. Take one more big inhale through the nose. Hold at the top and exhale to release. Beautiful. This is the part of the practice where I will invite you to choose the amount of time that you have to offer today to just resting and letting this practice integrate. Maybe it's just 60 seconds, maybe today it's 5 minutes, whatever sounds good for you. I want to thank you for honoring your body today and taking the time. You did a fantastic job. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.
All right. Thank you so much, Ashley. That was an amazing practice. I needed it. It's been too long since I've done yoga.
Awesome.
And that's what we have. Anything else that you wanted to share, Ashley?
No, just that if you find that any of these poses are really difficult, or you're like, gosh, I am bad at this pose or something like that, find a good modification. Know it's your body. It's not a comparison to what Michael's body or my body may have looked like. Just hang in there and do what feels right in your body is my only advice in any yoga practice. So
Absolutely, yeah. Your body knows best, and listen to your body. That's something we talk about a lot in our program. So Ashley, thank you so much. I'm going to end recording. And to all the guys who are checking out this recording, I hope you enjoy. And just again, when it comes to habits and fitting things like this into your day, it can be super beneficial for your health and well-being. So thanks again, Ashley. I appreciate you.
no problem. Thanks for having me.
Oh, my recording's over here.
Hi, Ashley. That was fun.